Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. In the last video, I mentioned that I wanted to take the RX-7 and the Supra out and kind of explain what their setup is and what the plans are for the future. However, I don't think that's going to be happening today because there's a bit of snow out. So I figure that we will focus on taking out the Evo and drive it and kind of give you guys an idea of what it has and what's going on with it, what the future is, and that kind of stuff. Besides the snow and rear-wheel drive not working out, the Supra has summer tires on it, and the RX-7 just needs new tires in general. These ones are pretty old. They need to be replaced, and I haven't done it. So let's fire up the Evo. We'll take it out and talk. And yeah, before we do that though, I have to clear the snow out of it and let it warm up. So let's do that, and yeah, stay tuned. Of course, all the stuff's in the Forester, so we'll grab that, start it up, and clear out the snow. Jump in and go for a ride. Alright, so just leaving the driveway, and there's quite a bit of snow. Actually, I should put this in snow mode. Okay, we're in snow mode. Drives like a dream. There's probably, I don't know, there's not a ton of snow, but there's probably about 3 or 4 inches maybe. Sorry. So it's not too bad. It drives really well. This car is only on all seasons, so it's not like I'm on Blizzaks or anything like that. We don't get a ton of snow, and usually it's very minimal. So yeah, anyways, this thing's really good in the snow. So what's done to the car? The only things that the car has is an intake, exhaust, a full exhaust from the downpipe back, intercooler piping, a boost controller, and a tune. There's but it's stock injectors and all that stuff. So it's pretty moderate. It's a fairly stock car, and I just have it as a daily driver. Obviously, we're driving in the snow. Anyways, so it's fairly stock. The mods that are done to it are very basic. I took it down to English Racing, which, if you're not familiar with English Racing, they're like the prominent people in the Evo community. Like, they have some of the fastest Evos in the world, and they're semi-local. They're only a couple hours away. So I drove down to English and had them tune it. It made 369 at 300 foot-pounds, or 340 foot-pounds of torque, I believe. I have to check the dyno sheet. I'll try to put a picture of it here. And it's been solid since. I had it tuned almost 3 years ago, right after I bought the car, because when I bought it, the guy that I bought it from had an access port on it, and he was planning to keep the access port, which was fine by me because I didn't want the access port. I was going to get it tuned anyways. However, because of the boost controller and all that stuff, it needed to be tuned. So I drove it down and had it tuned. I bought this, like I said, 3 years ago. It was kind of like, my wife was pregnant. She had a Bug-Eye WRX that I was driving for the meantime, and she was kind of like, that, you know, it's fine. Obviously, we have the Forester also, and she's like, the WRX is fine, but like, we should probably get something newer, safer for the kid, and, you know, all that stuff, just in case there is an accident. And I was like, well, I'm getting Evo. So started looking for a 10, and this one popped up, and it was right in the range of everything that I wanted. Basically, what I was looking for was a Evo 10, obviously, with the SSS package. So it has the Rockford Fosgate sound system, and it has the keyless start and keyless unlock and that kind of stuff. So it's a decent car. It's everything that I was wanting in an Evo 10. And yeah, I've had it for 3 years, and it's been great. I haven't really had any problems with it at all, so knock on wood. As far as the future for the car, it's up in the air. I don't have any like attachment to the car. Obviously, I like it, but there's no like significant sentimental value or anything like that. You can't see anything out the back window. I did clear my mirrors though. And actually, a while back, I was looking at possibly getting rid of it and getting something else. So we'll see. I've had it for 3 years. It's been great. I don't have any issues with it. It's not like I'm trying to get rid of it or anything like that, but it's, you know, anything's possible. I don't have any reason to not get rid of it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, it's been good to me, and it's fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun to have an Evo as a daily driver. It's not a very common thing that people have, so I enjoy it, and it doesn't get the best gas mileage. I think I get like, oh boy, there's a ton of cars that are parked on that hill. I think I get, I don't know, somewhere in the ballpark of 16 to 18 miles per gallon, so not the most fuel efficient vehicle, but it's not terrible. And right now I'm working remote anyway, so I'm not having to commute and really worry that much about my gas mileage. So yeah, I mean, it's a fun car. 300 and what I say, 70 wheel horsepower. I think it's 26 pounds of boost. Like it's a good power level. It's enough to have fun and not really have to worry too much because most of it is stock anyways. As far as the exterior goes, it's all stock again. The only difference is it has the MR suspension on it, so it's a little bit stiffer than the GSR suspension, but it's still a factory suspension, so it's still comfortable and good ground clearance and all that stuff. I did consider going wheels and coilovers for this, but it's not priority. So if that happens, it happens. If not, then it doesn't, and most likely it probably won't. I've got other things like in my mind that are higher priority for the Supra and whatnot. So if it happens, it'll be because there's a good deal on something or whatever the case is. So I hope you enjoyed. I will do this with the Supra and the RX-7 and eventually the Eclipse. It's snowing right now, so that's not going to happen. And it's not supposed to snow very long. I think it's only supposed to snow for today and tomorrow, and then it's supposed to go back to normal. So we'll see what happens. Dever X just passed me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video, whatever it may be. Bye.